Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the World of Fandom Fight. I am your host, the King, Kaleb Koho, back again. Not in the same apartment as this guy, but I'm back with this guy. How you doing, Tim?
I am doing fantastic. I am ready to do the trivia things tonight. I just finished watching Avengers Endgame. I hope every question in this match is about Avengers Endgame. Because it's so good. But anyway, I'm excited. These are two people that have big personalities. I'm sure we'll hear about factions and all sorts of stuff in the promos. I'm excited.
Absolutely. A lot of history with these two. Nico coming back into the singles tournament and making quite a name for himself, and both winning the team tournament, playing for those titles at Mayhem. And Jay spent the entire tournament calling Nico out for his managing, wanting his fucking faction. He said that he should have one over Nico. So the smack was laid. So we're going to see how they do in the ring and fare against each other tonight. But as you said, big personalities, big words to be had, and we're going to hear them right now in promos.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today you see, yes, I am dressed up. I'm a little flashy. I'm a little fly. I just want to let you know that I can steal your girl. But that's not what we're here today for. What we're here today is for me to lay out my general plan as to why I should have a faction. I have a faction plan here on my board. Step 1 is give me my faction. Step 2 is, I haven't gotten there yet. But step 3 is profit. So obviously, there's no reason for me not to have a faction.
So, I won the team's tournament. Yay. However, still a little bit miffed. Because I've had 2 title shots this year in 2 different leagues. One here in the teams division and one elsewhere back in January. And I failed to win the title on both. They say third time's the charm, but if I want to get that third time, I have to keep on winning. And that's what I intend to do tonight. Because I want to hold gold by the end of the year, and then I want to carry that gold over my shoulder as I accept my college diploma in December. Jay, you want a faction? I'm not the guy you have to talk to. You have to talk to Kaleb, and you have to win this damn match.
Now, yes, I did spend a lot of my time sitting here calling out one Mr. Nico Suave Regoli, and that's what we're here today, I guess, to do, since I obviously don't have a faction yet. We'll get to that. Nico, I love you, buddy. You're a fucking fantastic person. You're always a positive person to play against. Even in a loss, you are a fantastic person. You hold your head up high no matter how hurt you feel. I want to make you hurt today.
So, good luck to you on trying to win this match. But if you don't win, you might have to wait a little longer for your faction. And also, even if you do win, I still have all the gold in mine, man. I'm in El Dorado. It's raining gold over here. So, even if you do come out successful for this one match, you still got a lot of ground to cover because House Nightfury is pretty much the boss of all of Multiplex. Except for Fandom, but I hope to change that by December.
My faction, which isn't a thing yet, is still better than yours. And if I can beat you, well, who knows? The possibilities are endless. Let's get it going.
All right, promos have been laid. Nico wants gold. Jay wants a faction, and you can't always get what you want with something the Rolling Stones said once, Tim. But we have a pretty great match up of people who can talk. Can we see if they can play? What do you think?
Well, I know that both of these people can play, so I say we just get right into it. We get down, we get dirty, we get sweaty, we get stanky. Let's go.
All right, so round one's going to work like this. You're just going to get 10 questions with 1 point apiece from 10 areas within the realm of Fandom fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question to you or both of you. Should you both get a perfect round, you have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get to round number 1?
Yes, why do you have 2 replica WWE titles behind you?
Those are my jukebox trivia titles, one for Panic at the Disco, the other for Michael Jackson. Sir, show some respect. All right,
Miguel.
So you are correct. All right, so we will get right in round number 1 with your first question, proctored to you by 1, Tim, the Hulk Brzakala.
All right, guys, your first question is going to be in the category of Pixar. Woody and Buster try to save what toy from the yard sale in Toy Story 2? There's a
Toy
sale
Story.
out.
You're right.
Sorry,
I think Toy Story 4 is slowly rising up the ranks on my list after we saw it again in Wisconsin.
Haven't seen it yet. Shh.
No spoilers, but it's now my number 3. 5.
Where have you been? It's my number 2.
2. 1. Pens down. You will start with Jay.
Slinky.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Nico.
Wheezy.
It is Wheezy. Nico's on the board with a 1-0 lead. Your second question, which comes in the category of fandom quotes. What Star Trek character calls Spock a green-blooded hobgoblin?
Have you ever been called a green-blooded hobgoblin?
On many occasions by many an admin. It's how you say good morning most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nico on this one.
That sounds like something Dr. Bones McCoy would say.
That is correct. We will go to Jay.
I wrote down Bones.
Bones is correct. He is on the board.
All right, guys, your next question is going to be in the category of James Bond.
Oh, Christ.
Christ. All right. Who directed Spectre? Also could be pronounced Spectre. Spectre, Caleb.
Or Spectra.
Could be Spectra.
Could be Spectra. What about Spectrum? Nope, that one doesn't work at all. 5.
Nah.
4.
You tried. Maggie's shaking her head. The macaw disapproves.
Uh-oh. The goat disapproves. Pens down. We will go to Jay.
Denny Villeneuve.
That is incorrect, but would have been awesome. We will go to Nico.
Somebody British.
Fact check. Is he British? The answer we were looking for was Sam Mendes. Sam Mendes.
Not sure, to be honest.
Not sure. A man of unknown regionality.
I'm looking right now. You keep going.
We will get into your fourth question, which comes in the category of the MCU. In Avengers Endgame, what is the name of Tony and Pepper's daughter?
Fun fact, he is British.
Then Nico's answer, while correct, was not specific enough for us. However,
my favorite part about this question is the fact that in the doc, I wrote blank Stark, and then you wrote they only need the first name, and it's like,
you're not wrong. You're wrong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nico on this one.
Morgan, I love you 3000.
That is correct. And Jay.
Morgan.
That is correct. Jay
also would have accepted Morgan H. Stark or Maguna. Maguna also would have been accepted.
A lot of dunking on the king here is the Hulk doing today.
All right. The next question, guys, is going to be in scores and soundtracks. The Jonas Brothers play the end credit song to what Disney animated film?
How did you take to the announcement that the Jonas Brothers were returning this year?
I don't give a flying shit about the Jonas Brothers.
Well, me and Cain lost our collective minds and fanboyed about it for about 5 minutes and then forgot about it.
I believe you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jay on this one.
I'm going to say Inside Out.
That is incorrect. We will go to Nico.
My brain went out to lunch. I couldn't think of anything.
Looking for Meet the Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons.
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
Yep, that's a movie, guys. All right. Your sixth question comes to the category of Fandom Oscars. John Williams has been nominated for an Oscar for composing the score for 3 movies in 3 different fandom categories.
Can I get a technical on that?
You broke up.
Same, please. Same, yeah.
I broke up real bad. Then we will do that again, guys. Take 2. All right, in Fandom Oscars, John Williams has been nominated for an Oscar for composing the score for 3 different movies in 3 different fandom categories. What are they?
The category.
I'm looking for the fandom categories.
Yeah, not the movies.
The movies. Just the categories. I love when we ask like a question about like a category, and then a competitor's like, "I don't know what categories you have," and it's like, "That's not my fault, bro."
I like it how the GOAT just said that this was so easy. But does she know it? Mouth the answer to it.
But did she know Navy? 5,
Correct?
4, 3.
No.
I wouldn't
Two.
repeat.
He had it
One.
wrong.
All right, that is Jay's first repeat. All right, Fandom Oscars. John Williams has been nominated for an Oscar for composing the score in 3 fandom categories. What are the fandom categories? If this was such an easy question on the Macaw, was the branch Navy an easy question? I don't know.
I don't know what you just said, but I told the Macaw the answer, and she went.
She says it was an easy. I was saying she heard it was an easy question. However, she did not know that Owen Grady was in the Navy.
3. Oh, she knew. 2. 1. We'll go to Jay.
Jurassic Park, Star Wars, and DC.
That's incorrect.
Very close, but Nico.
Star Wars, Jurassic Park / World, and Disney live action.
That is also incorrect.
Looking for Wizarding World.
Shit, I had that. I had it and changed it.
Never nominated for Jurassic Park, which is a travesty.
Correct. All right, guys. Our next question is going to be in Disney live action. I did not write this question. Please send all upsetness to Kaleb Koho. Who plays Sanka Coffee in Cool Runnings?
What the fuck?
I love when we pull questions out of the bank and throw them into a match, and it's like, was that the correct difficulty for this question for this match? I believe in these 2.
In the fandom tournament, I believe I got 2 questions about Cool Runnings, so this is just this is what they get.
You know, the last time I heard anybody mention Cool Runnings, it was 6 years ago when Mr. Rogers said it to Mr. T in an epic rap battle of history.
Cool Runnings is a great film.
2, 1, pens down. We'll go to Nico.
I did not want to risk putting anything racially insensitive on my board, so I did that. It's
All
blank.
right, fair
It's
enough.
going to be a yikes from me, dog.
We'll go to Jay.
Bro, I said Ernie Hudson.
That is also incorrect.
Incorrect. Looking for Doug E. Doug. Doug E. Doug. All right. Your next question comes in the category of Marvel. Films outside the MCU based on Marvel Comics.
Jesus Christ.
In The Amazing Spider-Man, Uncle Ben is killed by 2 men who have just robbed what kind of establishment?
I like this movie.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Do you like it more than The Amazing Spider-Man 2, though, right?
Nope. I like The Amazing Spider-Man 2 more than The Amazing Spider-Man 1.
That is what we call in this business a fucking yikes.
Oh, I've got a great Randy Jackson gift for you, buddy. I'll send it to you.
We'll go to Jay.
I said a convenience store.
That would be correct. And Nico?
I had an opportunity to watch this movie before this match, and I did not take it. I wrote sandwich shop. Damn it.
Brooklyn would love your answer, but that is incorrect. So with that, Jay ties the game.
All right, guys, your next question is going to be in Star Wars.
Nothing but.
Yay.
In Revenge of the Sith, what are the names of the 2 Wookiees who help Yoda escape Kashyyyk?
I like this movie quite a bit. Shaking his
I
head.
like this movie, too. It's the best of the prequels. That does not mean that it's a good film.
I think it is a good film, though. 5, 4,
It's the least offensive.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nico.
Chewbacca, Tarful. I don't know what that sound was that I made.
I don't know what that sound was, but you did make the answer of correct answers. We will go to Jay.
Chewbacca and Stinky, bruv.
That is incorrect. Nico takes back the lead as we get into your final question of the round, which is in the category of DC.
Oh, no, penultimate question said?
Well, that was the penultimate question.
Nobody
but you know who didn't say that? The Hulk. All right, your final question in DC. In Batman and Robin, how is Barbara related to Alfred?
I think I might be related to Alfred.
Did you know that Cain is currently showing this movie to someone who has never seen it, and that I think is a crime that he is showing it to someone who has the purity of never seeing it?
I'll cancel the pizzas.
5,
Better than Batman Forever.
4, 3. That's very wrong. 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jay.
She's his niece.
That's correct. And Nico.
Niece.
That is correct. All right. So coming out of round number 1, Nico maintains a 1-point lead, 5-4. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which works like this. You are each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt for multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. Jay, you have 2 repeats remaining for the match. Nico, you have all 3. Any questions as we get into round number 1? Or round number 2, sorry. All right, your categories on the wheel tonight are Wizarding World, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, DreamWorks Animation, Studio Ghibli, Disney Live Action, Star Trek, Fast and Furious, and Spinners and Opponent's Choice. Nico, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Jay?
I'm going to go first because I don't know if I like all those categories.
All right, then your spin is away, and it lands on Star Trek. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Gotten better at it, but there are other categories I could spin again, please.
All right, you were stuck with whatever you land on this time, and it lands on the category of Spinner's Choice.
Yikes.
Star Wars, please.
Star Wars it is.
Nico, your first question in the category of Star Wars. Who does Obi-Wan tell Luke to find at the start of Empire Strikes Back?
You must go to the Dagobah system and find Yoda, the Jedi Master who instructed me, but not really because Qui-Gon did it. It's Yoda.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was looking for. All right, 2 points. Your next question. What planet does Obi-Wan track Jango Fett to in Attack of the Clones?
Okay, tracks him too. So, Geonosis.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your next question. What year saw the release of Star Wars The Clone Wars?
2008.
That's correct for 2 points. What was Finn's previous job on Starkiller Base in The Force Awakens?
He was basically a janitor.
We can accept that for 2 points. And your final question. What planet do Han and company deliver the coaxium to Dryden Voss on in Solo?
What's the name of that planet? Shit. Savarine?
That is correct for 2 points. And
Big
with that,
2-point goal.
Nico pulls his score up to 15 with a perfect round 2.
All right, so Jay, you're going to get a chance to spin the wheel now, and your spin is away, and it lands on the category of Wizarding World. Would you like to keep or spin again?
Yeah, let's keep that.
I had a feeling that would be the answer. All right, your first question, round 2, Wizarding World. Who is Cedric Diggory save during the second challenge in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Cho Chang.
That's correct for 2 points. All right, your second question in Wizarding World. Whose Patronus warns that the Ministry of Magic has fallen in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1?
Kingsley Shacklebolt.
That's correct for 2 points.
Jesus
Your third
Christ.
question in Wizarding World. What article of clothing does Harry give to Dobby in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
This question's worded wrong, but it's a sock.
A sock is correct for 2 points. Your ultimate question in Wizarding World.
Hey!
What is the
hey.
name? What is the name of Hagrid's half-brother in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix?
Gwarp.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in Wizarding World. Who orders to kill Credence in Fantastic Beasts and where to find them?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Graves, B. Tina, C. Pickery, or D. Modesty.
Can I get a repeat of those options?
Absolutely. Your
Will
options.
that cost me a repeat?
You get one free for each of the options. Is it A. Graves, B. Tina, C. Pickery, or D. Modesty?
5, 4, 3,
Pickery.
2.
That is correct for 1 point. All
Wow.
right. So with 2 competitors getting all 5 questions right in their round 2s, Nico holds now a 2-point lead of 15 to Jay's 13. But I think it happens to get in round number 3, which works like this. We are going to give you the category. You're going to tell us how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. You get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
To the audience, are you not entertained?
Oh my.
All right.
What we do here echoes in eternity.
All right. Your first category that you can bet points on is Wizarding World. How many points would you like to bet on Wizarding World?
This is what those people call a great match.
It is a great match, and as both of these guys are a manager and a would-be manager, neither need managing in this round, I believe.
No, I don't think so.
5.
Gonna need bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Jay first.
What's that Mexican beer's name? No, Dos Equis 2.
Okay. And Nico.
Playing it safe, 0.
All right. So if Jay hits this, he ties it up with Nico. Guys, your question in Wizarding World. In The Half-Blood Prince, Harry and Slughorn walk up on Hagrid mourning the death of who?
Jay went to that board hella quick.
It's almost as if he has seen this film.
If he has, I know you would be very happy because you love this film.
This is my favorite Harry Potter film. Yeah.
I'm going to be starting a Harry Potter marathon and rewatching them for the second time.
Good for you.
3, 2.
The macaw rolled her
1.
eyes.
Pens down. We will start with Nico first for stats.
I made a smart bet. Fluffy question mark?
As incorrect, we will go to Jay.
Oh, hey, look, I decided to show off a little bit. It's Aragog the Acromantula that was voiced by Julian Glover.
That is correct for 2 points. Tying it up at 15 as we get into your second question. What is their category, Tim?
The category you guys can bet points on is going to be Middle Earth. The Earth that's in the middle.
The Earth that I don't really care for.
You are a hoe.
I'm a co-ho, but I also do not like our regular Earth too much either.
Call him a hoe bitch. See, it sounds almost like a hobbit.
Cool. We'll get back to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will get that starting with Nico.
0.
All right, and Jay.
1.
Jay has an opportunity to take a lead here. Your question in Middle Earth. In The Return of the King, who is the last person to touch the ring? An interesting question.
I wrote it 2 hours ago.
Nice.
While I was watching
4,
Avengers Endgame.
3,
Oh,
2,
yeah, almost had it perfect
1.
while you were watching Return of the King.
Hands down. We will start with Jay.
Gollum, Schmeagle.
And Nico, did you have anything for stats?
Samwise Gamgee, but again, I made a good bet here.
Jay takes a 1-point lead. The answer is Gollum. 16 to 15 as we get to your third question, which is in the category of Fandom Oscars. How many points would you like to bet on Fandom Oscars?
This is a category that I'm surprisingly in love with because the questions the answers are and the questions are either really really great and really they mess with your mind sometimes, but they're good. I like them. I like the category.
They're good. Brain teaser is the word I believe you're looking for.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. That's it.
We get bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll get that starting with Jay.
I don't have like 9 black belts, but I'm copying Nico right now. 0.
All right. And Nico, how many points you betting?
I'm actually going to try on this one. 1.
All right.
Love you, Nico.
Guys, your question in Fandom Oscars. What was the first MCU film to be nominated for an Oscar?
As we said, brain teasers.
Yes, the macaw looking at me, very puzzled indeed, as she thinks about the answer. Will she get it right? It doesn't matter. She's not playing in the match.
That's true.
I wanted to play her so bad.
4.
Repeat the question.
That is Nico's
first repeat. Yep. Your question in Fandom Oscars. What was the first MCU film to be nominated for an Oscar?
To be nominated. Okay.
I believe there was a certain question along the caliber of MCU Oscar questions that earned you a win in this last tournament.
Yes, there was. Yes, there was. That was a beautiful night.
It was a beautiful night.
We celebrated with Rebels. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nico on this one.
Was it Doctor Strange for something effects related?
That's incorrect. Jay, did you have anything for stats?
Black Panther.
That's also incorrect. Looking for Iron Man.
Was it? It wasn't score for Raman.
The first one.
The first one. Also, no, Raman Djawadi never got close to sniffing an Oscar for that film.
Bullshit. Well, not
you should.
Not that that's wrong. I'm just saying that's a bullshit call, sir.
All right, so that is a loss of 1 for Nico. It makes the score 16-14 in favor of Jay as we get into your penultimate question of the round, which is in what category, Tim?
It is going to be in the category of JP, Jurassic Park. The park
Oh, shit.
that is Jurassic. Sometimes it's also a world, Caleb.
Hey.
That is true.
Tim. I'm gonna call your wife in as a lifeline for this question. Is that cool with everybody?
No.
I don't think we can make that happen. You are not fellowship. She's not here to manage you, even though she's the greatest manager.
No. It's not a it's not a management thing. She's gonna answer the question for me.
Remember when Maggie managed a match and it was like the best managing job ever? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll take bets starting with Jay.
Zero.
It's incorrect and incorrect. Fuck, I just
Yikes!
You must bet 2 points.
The game.
Rebels. Nico, what are you betting?
1.
All right. Your question in Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World, what is the first ability the Indominus Rex displays? I am either very tired or very scatterbrained or both.
I think it could be both.
I think someone shit in my brain. I don't know if it was old me or young me or me.
They didn't just shit in your cereal. Bung.
5,
That was a cool
4,
callback you just did.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll take answers starting with Nico.
This is probably very misspelled, but camouflage.
And Jay.
Enhanced aggression.
Oh, no.
Incorrect, but Nico gaining that point makes it a 1-point game going into your final question, 16-15.
Oh, boy.
Which comes in what category, Tim?
It comes in Disney animation.
The dreaded category. Jay has gotten the questions from this category in almost every match he's ever played on the last question. It's kind of like it's a curse. I remember the rewinding and the dark real match also ended with this question.
The rewinding was a tough night. It was a tough night.
It was a tough night. We'll take best.
Yikes, yo,
5,
that rewinding
4,
though, that third round, bro, that
2,
almost comeback though.
1.
That was great. It was good.
All right, we'll take bets starting with Jay
1.
and Nico.
Leave no doubt. 2 points.
All right, so if Nico hits this, he wins. If Jay hits this and Nico hits this, I believe we go to sudden death.
That is correct.
Oh, never mind.
Yes. I can't do math, but I think I did it right this time. All right. Your question in Disney animation. At what event does Tiana and Naveen turn back to humans in The Princess and the Frog?
I don't think you know how to write, but you were close.
Do I know how to write?
I will say it again.
I don't know how to math.
I'm going to say the question again. At what event do Tiana and Naveen turn back into humans in The Princess and the Frog? Just a couple wording things there that might have.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never written this question before.
I didn't write
So this is not my wording. Then Ghost Cain McMillan came in because Cain's the one that's usually misspelled. Usually misspelled if Cain writes it.
Fair enough.
I'm calling you out, Disney boy.
5, 4,
Disney
3,
shill.
2, 1. Pens down. Okay, we will go to Nico first.
Their wedding? Question mark.
Jay.
The ending of Mardi Gras ending.
And your winner, the Cosmic Nightfury.
Yes!
Nico Suave Regoli. It was their wedding. A very tight match. Tim, Nico pulling up the slight victory on that one.
Yeah, that was intense because Jay was down in round 1. He was down coming out of round 2, and then it looked like he was making the comeback. And it just Disney animation once again screws Jay. But both players today, hell of a match. Both got strengths and used it to their advantage. Clearly, they know their stuff. So if it had been any other category, Jay probably would have taken this. But that's the way that it goes. And yeah, this was a great match all the way around.
Absolutely. We'll go ahead. Would you like to conduct some post-match interviews, Mr. Brzakala?
I'm going to guess you want me to so you can update your stats. So I will 100% do that for you.
Yes.
All right. We will start today with our winner, Nico. How are you feeling after this win against Jay?
I'm feeling great. I don't think I've ever gotten 17 points in a match and won before. So I think if you do the stats, Koho, you can correct me on this, but I believe this is my highest scoring win to date in this particular league. And it feels pretty damn good. I have no idea where my magic comes from when it comes to spinning that wheel. I know I've had some bad luck with shows on Multiplex and getting views, but I have a feeling if you gave me the Wheel Whisperer with Nico Regoli, that would do great views. We'll be in talks. But yeah, 4-4. I'm back to 50-50. Nowhere to go but up. Or at least that's where I want to go. I want to keep going up in the rankings, and this is a great way to do it. My best performance to date against a great competitor in Jay Burnz, and I look forward to whatever's next.
Yeah, absolutely. I will ask you the age-old question, now that who do you want next? We're out of tournament season. As we're looking towards the rest of the year, what is your path? Who do you want to go up against for the rest of the season?
Nobody in particular. I have a feeling Koho has
hello, Nico.
He's
We
got
need
the
a
crown
guest.
on.
Remember in January when we played last? You remember how that went? Well, listen here. You lost by KO, and now you kind of had a bit of confidence boost. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. My favorite Nico, the one that I can kick the shit out of, So
Oh, you mean the one? You mean the one who's already worn down and beaten to shit because he's competed in 13 other matches before that one, and his brain is just mush, and he wants to go lie down in a bed and cry. No, you're not. You're not going to get that one. You're not going to get that Nico the next go around. You're going to get one who has a gigantic chip on his shoulder from how much he's progressed in the past several months. You're going to get the one who just competed for a title, although be it I prefer a better performance than that one because we could have done better. I'll admit that. Sorry if I'm throwing Chris under the bus there. I'm not trying to. It's just I'm getting.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Nico. The last time we played, Doman was there to carry, and this time, last time we played 1-on-1, I knocked you out. And before that, you had a chip on your shoulder from a guy named Jeffrey Dean Morgan. We still have that chip on your shoulder, and you understand. I'm gonna beat you again. Maybe not by knockout, because now you know more stuff than you did before, which means it's going to be a better match, which is what I want. I don't want to knock you out in round 2. I want to knock you out in round 1. I want to make it the first time that we've ever done that, Nico, because guess what? We thought this rivalry was done, then you started winning. So you know what? I think it's just getting started, my friend.
I don't know what you're talking about Chris carrying me. I mean, I was just 1 point behind him in round 1. I did all the answering for round 2. We both played to our strengths in round 3. And your partner, who, by the way, he runs a league too, and yet he had no idea how the rules worked at the end of that third round. So, and you run the game, so you should have been able to teach him how the rules work long before that. So that's on you guys, and I'm going to show that I'm a different person from the guy you played in January. I have my confidence back. I have my mind straight. My heart is in it 110%. So I'll see ya whenever we compete.
I'm gonna knock you out in round 1. I'll see you in the ring.
Wishful thinking.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that was yeah. Okay, I don't even know what to say. Nico, congrats. Good job. I'm gonna go over to Jay, one of my brothers in arms, my chonky boy. This was a bit of a yikes. I think that Nico came ready to play. And for all the people who always underestimate him, I don't think that's the case you can do anymore. He's been studying. He won the tournament, the team's tournament with Doman. He's clearly maybe the better player on that team now. Like, what the fuck? But how do you feel about your performance today overall? Are you satisfied with the way you played, or what do you think?
I left some points on the table that I really wish I hadn't. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I'm not disappointed in Nico. Nico played a fantastic match. Nico always plays Nico always plays a fantastic match, and he's done nothing but improve. And I'm so glad to see it, because I wouldn't want to play Nico from January now. If he hadn't progressed as a player, this wouldn't have been a fair fight. And the fact that he pulled out the W today shows that he is amassing a knowledge that is impressive. I think personally, since I played your brother, what I've done is kind of take a step back and not focus so heavily on training. And I think that proved to be a disadvantage to me today. That, and at this point in time, I'm going to have to deep dive Disney, and I really don't want to deep dive Disney. But other than that, no, I'm a little pissed I lost to Nico, because I know I'm a better player than Nico. That their wedding question, the Princess and the Frog, I'm glad, I've been one to say we need more Princess and the Frog questions in, the fan league. So for it to finally pop up but kind of bite me in the ass is a little bittersweet. But other than that, I think what I'm going to have to do is just up my training regimen. And I think I've got a group of people that might be able to help me out with that.
Absolutely. This is not the end of you for sure. I'm not going to ask you the age-old question of who you want next, because I know you'll pretty much go up against anyone. What I am going to do, though, for you, Jay, because I do like you so much, you're a great friend, I'm going to now leave, and I'm going to let you tell Kaleb Koho whatever you want. You have the floor for about a minute or so. Let him know what you want.
Also, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, Koho. you're here. As you can see, I don't care about you personally. I would have much rather played you than Nico. I don't care about rankings. I don't care about wins or losses. I would like to play you. We can do an after dark match. We can do a where I'm shoddily tit-faced and you don't have to worry about actually answering questions because I won't be able to remember it anyways type match. But other than that, what I would like to point out is that I am wearing my very own t-shirt here. It is the Arsonist Control Act, brought to you by G9 Designs, which you can find on TeePublic under G9 Designs. If you want to lose and look like a winner, this is how you do it. If you want to win and look like a winner, this is how you do it. Find her, buy her product, tell her I sent you. Koho, we'll talk. I got my paperwork, and just because I might not be able to read all them big fancy 4-letter words you put on it doesn't mean that my paperwork won't be in on time. All right. Other than that, Nico, great to play you. Tim, chunky boy for life. And hey, look, I'm Kaleb Koho.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry, Jay. Didn't go your way. And we'll see you in your next match. And you know what? Once I beat Nico, we'll talk about playing. Me and you. We'll talk about it. I'll beat Nico. We'll talk about it. All right. So, Tim, that was a great match. Both of them played a hell of a good game. Can't wait to kick the shit out of Nico again. And hopefully I'll get to kick the shit out of Jay. But you know what? That's something for another day. We'll talk about that later. But I think this is up there for one of the best matches we've had post-tournament so far, maybe of the season. You have any final thoughts before we wrap it up?
Yeah, no, it was a really good match. It's fun to watch people score points. It's fun to watch people get better. And that's what happened here today. Both players played extremely well. Nico keeps getting better. Like I said in the post-match with Jay, people got to stop sleeping on him at this point because he's doing really well. So it was a good match all the way around. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Absolutely, but that's going to do it from us. That has been Nico. That has been Jay. That is Tim the Hulk Brzakala. I am the King Kaleb Koho, and we'll see you guys real soon with another Fandom singles match.